So thank you for watching. This is video number 10. Previous was number 9. Thank you for watching, and let's get into it. Like, comment, and subscribe. So if you've seen the title, you're probably like, bitch, you was being a hoe, but Crown Royal deserved it. Crown Royal deserved it. But I don't know. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. So at this point in time, our relationship was filled with frequent breaks. Crown Royal was always causing an argument, dragging it on for a few days, then asking for a break and going to Atlanta to be a little hoe, or going to New York to be a little hoe, and then coming back to show his friends and family, yeah, I got an apartment, I got my own place, I'm doing this and that. You know, typical try to make yourself seem bigger than what you are when you're a whack ass nigga type shit. So we had frequent breakups. His included frequent trips. I really didn't give a flying fuck. I'm like, either we're gonna work through this stuff. You know how nothing really hurts no more, but you know it hurts. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, that's what it was. So he started an argument. The argument was over bills, per usual, and he was basically trying to say that I make him feel like he don't help, but you don't help. That is what it is. I don't even bring it up no more, and I've only brought it up a few times. Like, literally at this point in time, I probably hadn't brought up the fact that he wasn't helping in like 6 months. So the fact that he even started an argument about that was like childish and petty. So we're going at it. Of course, he does his usual, calling his grandma and his sister to badmouth me, and they end up saying that they're gonna pay for him a little flight to New York. And oh baby, when I tell y'all about New York Crown Royal, y'all gonna really understand why the fuck I was unattracted to him anymore. But that's neither here nor there. Back to the story. So if y'all seen the story about my fake ass best friend or seen the story dating a married man with my fake ass best friend, featuring my fake ass best friend, that's the best friend we're referring to for this video. And what are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Players Club, because it don't really matter, and I feel like that kind of embodies his whole persona. He comes off really cool. He gives off the baby vibes, bruh. He gives off the baby vibes. Big, macho, comforting, protective. Then when you get to know him, he starts to slowly but surely show you little asshole qualities, and you're like, who the fuck is this? This isn't who I started dating. Like, you literally looking at him like, is this the same nigga, or he got a twin? Or he must be a fucking triplet, or there's some fucking maniac bipolar, because how the fuck, personality disorder, because how the hell you keep transforming into different Pokemon people? But yeah, that's how it was. So we took a break. This was our longest break ever. And about a week into the break, my best friend had came back to visit from college. My mother and family loved my best friend. They had no idea why I was dating Crown Royal and why I wasn't just dating my best friend. Yeah, my best friend took care of me. He splurged on me. And when my mom ain't have no car when I was in high school, because hers, I can't remember what happened to it. But yeah, he used to take us grocery shopping, give us rides. Like, he took care of me. And he made me feel like a queen, a princess. Like, that was my nigga. And at first I didn't like have no feelings for him, but after a while there started to become a little bit of feelings, because of how good he treated me, and not because of the friendship type shit, but because he made sure I was all right, and if anybody was in my corner, it was him. That was the part of him I loved. And that's not why I caught feelings. I caught feelings because things started to get a little touchy, feeling a little sexual on his side, and it was turning me on. I know I ain't shit, but I was turned on, y'all. So we're in my room watching a movie. My mom trusted us because she was like, nothing would ever happen between you two. Like, he's too much like family, baby. Too much like family, my ass. Okay. But yeah. We was in my room chilling, and what the fuck happened? I don't know. We was watching a movie, and all of a sudden, I was like soaking wet, y'all. That's what happened. I know, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I couldn't turn it off. What the fuck was I supposed to do? And I had never Oh, mind you, this was the literally the beginning of me and Crown Royal's relationship when he started the little break shit. Like literally, this was when I still stayed at home with my mom before we even got our apartment. This was a year before we broke up. Year before we broke up. So yeah. So it wasn't the beginning. It was like half a year, 2 years in. So clear that up. So I was getting soaking wet, and y'all, I don't even be like this for Crown Royal. Like, I just, it's because they treated me different. Like, I love being treated good. That shit turns me on. So, it was, there was some problems. And let's just say I was wearing leggings, and we was cuddled up because boo hoo, the fuck? And as we're cuddled up, he could feel his leg wetter and wetter. And I'm just like, well, maybe it's not as bad as I feel like it is. You know how you thinking it's not as bad as you think it is? And then he was like, there's a big old wet spot on my pants. And I'm like, making sure. And I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. I am so sorry. I did not know that it was like coming out. I don't know what to tell you. And he was like, oh, so you turned on? And I'm like, the fuck are you expecting me to say? No? Like, what kind of dumbass question is this? This question's stupid as fuck. I'm so embarrassed. I'm shy. I don't want to answer it. You go ask when you already know the answer. And I couldn't even say nothing. Things ended up getting a little bit heated. No sex, but it was definitely some definite waves of water. It was so beautiful. Precious times. But yeah, so moving forward, it was some. Why does he keep messaging me? Like, nigga, I don't. Sir, I'm about to block you. But yeah, so it was some waves of water going on. We didn't get caught, but I was so scared we would have because my stepdad did not like my best friend. And my stepdad didn't like my best friend because he was a fucking hater. He knew my best friend liked me. So he was a fucking hater. And my best friend ain't like him either. So it just was what it was. And he was mad that we was even in my bedroom in the first place, which you would expect a stepdad to be like that. But my stepdad knew he had no fucking place, no right, no. Y'all, when I do my stepdad chronicles, you're gonna know. He's gonna be next on the motherfucking hit list. But anyways, and y'all, when I say that it felt so good, I was knocked the fuck out. I was knocked the fuck out. And so I was like, dang, why am I with Crown Royal when I could be treated like a goddamn queen, going on trips, living lavishly with my best friend? Like, I stayed in the hood at this point in time because things happen, financial things, stayed in the hood. Girls in the hood used to be like, how the fuck are you dating ugly ass Crown Royal when you got fucking when you got that nigga coming over here all the time to see you and make sure you're straight? Like, they did not understand why I loved Crown Royal. And being honest, looking back, I don't either. Like, obviously I was fucking retarded, and that's probably why I got played by Crown Royal. Well, that's probably why I got played by Players Club, because thinking about it like this, I passed him up, stayed in that relationship for 3 years, and then we gave it a chance after that. Well, nah, because he didn't communicate. Because if he had told me right then that he wanted me, baby, would I have? I don't know. I didn't want to seem like a cheater. I don't know. But yeah, back to the story, because I don't know. So all of a sudden, things between me and Crown Royal, like, he had text me late. I mean, ooh, me and Players Club. Things between me and Players Club was just like. So he had texted me later talking about it. He was like, I didn't even know it get like that. I was like, shit, I didn't either. I can't tell you. I don't know. I can't say nothing. And it was a little bit of flirting going on. It got a little sexual. And then he asked me to go to the movies with him the following week. And I was like, okay, we still on the break. Hopefully he don't hit me up trying to get back together right now because I'm trying to be a hoe. Baby, I took my blanket to the movies. My intentions was probably to fuck. But, I don't know, maybe my conscience fucked it up. I should have. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what the hell? What the fuck? But anyways, I brought my blanket, And like, what the fuck did we go see? I think we went to go see something scary, and I think it was Annabelle because we did watch all of the Annabelles at the movie theaters together. So I think it was Annabelle. And we went to the movie theaters. I had my blanket. He paid for everything. Cause y'all, it don't matter what we doing, whether I'm going to get groceries, whatever. Like he pays for it all. Unlike Crown Royal. I sound so fucking stupid just knowing that I was dating Crown Royal when I had that. Like, retarded. I don't know. Excuse that though. Excuse that. That's an inside joke. Where the fuck did I get that shit from? I think it was a movie or a comedy show. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, y'all. I'm so nervous about getting into this. Don't judge me. So we're at the movies. We're drinking our juice. We're cuddled up. He moves the armrest so we could sit closer together. And I just slide onto him. Then I lay down and have my head in his lap. And it was a little touchy-feely underneath the covers. You know, not too much. I wanted some dick, but we did not fuck in the movie theaters. First of all, we was sitting. My intentions was to get some dick. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for. That's what I came for. I didn't come for no goddamn popcorn, Annabelle, or juice. I came for explosions. Okay? That's what I came for. It is what it is. So, so when we get to our seat and I find out he bought the fucking middle row at the bottom, like not, you know how there's obviously the bottom. Then there's that middle tier where the steps are starting to hit and then it hits steep and then there's the top. We're right the fuck here. I was like, I'm not getting no dick right here. I don't care who got a video of what happened, but I don't think they got one because it wasn't like seeable from the covers. You know what I'm saying? But baby, that massage felt so fucking good. I ended up falling asleep on Annabelle, and it was like explosions for me only. He was titanium, but he didn't get shit because why the fuck are we sitting right here? You had to have known. You had to have been able to read my mind. Like, you're my best friend. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, yeah. Moving forward, we're texting, we're flirting. He ends up going off to some army place or going on. I think he either went off to the army or something happened that he was stationed. Can't remember exactly what. And a week later, my boyfriend ends up, Crown Royal hits me up and he's like, let's get back together. I was like, am I done? I didn't even get no dick. I didn't even get to fuck him. Getting back with Crown Royal means that he's coming back down and I ain't gonna get that dick. But he was only coming on vacations and trips back then, so, because we were still in high school. And y'all, it took everything in me to say, yes, let's get back together and work it out. Love. Because all I was thinking about was putting my throat to good use. But yeah, we'll go ahead and be honest. Oh my God, I was so sexually attracted to that man. Like, just being around him was like a waterfall. Going out to eat, a waterfall. Him texting me, a waterfall. I don't know why was that. I don't know why. It was how he treated me. Yeah, it was definitely how he treated me. Yeah. Because I never got to that point with Crown Royal because it never got to the point where I felt like I was being treated like a queen or a princess, just treated like a little girlfriend. But yeah. So we ended up getting back together because I was on crack. Because I had to have sniffed a whole line of something to have gotten back with him. So we get back together. A couple weeks go by and he was like, oh, so how was your break? I was like, it was good. How was yours? He was like, it was good. I was really finding myself, knowing good and well I know that he was fucking his best friend. I was really finding myself. I was on this journey and my heart just brought me closer to you. What did you do? I was like, I almost got some dick. I was so close. But I didn't tell him like this. I was like, oh, well, I almost had sex with my best friend, if that's what you're asking. Because he was, like, adamant about knowing exactly what I did, whether I was with other people. And I was like, well, I almost had sex with my best friend. He was like, you cheated on me with your best friend? You fucked him at the movies? And I'm like, I ain't never say I fucked him at the movies. I said we messed around a bit at the movies. Get it together. Get the story straight before you go running your mouth. So he calls his family. He tells his mama and his sister, yeah, she ended up messing around with her best friend. But you're fucking yours. Is this not an open relationship? Is this supposed to be monogamous now? You asked for a break. That meant we're not together, broken up. I even asked you several times to make that clear, to see if you were going to be seeing other people, and you said yes. And so his sister started calling me, talking crazy. Not calling me, but like she'd be in the background of his calls talking crazy. Oh, didn't she fuck her best friend at the movies? Wasn't she cheating on you? I was like, first of all, your brother has cheated on me several times, and you know that. I've cheated on him one time, and baby, I don't feel like I cheated on him because I wanted to slurp. And baby, I don't feel like I cheated on him because I didn't do what I wanted to do, and we wasn't even together. So I'm just going off because I stand on my truth. I stand behind anything that I do, and if I wanted it, I wanted it. It is what it is. Unlike him, I'm not going to go around and lie about it and sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And I told you very well, I wanted to get some dick, but I ended up not even getting it. It was just like fucking treacherous, like torture, like what the fuck? And so at that point, he was mad. And I'm like, how are you mad? Because you done got caught several times. Like, fuck is you mad for? And y'all, I don't know why I was still in this relationship. It was high school, and I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me because I had so many other options that what the fuck was wrong with me? I was dating Crown Royal, and Crown Royal was literally a piece of shit. Like, I didn't like how he treated me or none of that. The only thing he did that I liked was that he bought me food and sent it to my house when we stayed in 2 different states. That was it. But yeah, so I'm like, how are you pissed because I fucked my best friend when you fucked yours? And his sister used to try and belittle me when we were in front of people. Like, oh yeah, she's the girl that cheated on him at the movies. Like, saying little slick comments. I was like, girl, I wanted to fuck the shit out of that dude at the movies. Like, what are you talking about? If you're going to tell the story, tell it right. Don't be sitting here saying that I had sex at the movie theaters when I wanted to so bad. Your brother was the last thing on my mind. I was just... I'm so sorry, y'all. But cheating is wrong. I still don't feel like I cheated on him. Yeah, I still don't. Fuck him. But yeah, great times. Great movie. Blessings. But yeah. And thank you for watching my channel. This was the video of how I cheated at the movie theaters. And baby, if you know how the angel talking and the devil talking on your shoulders, the devil was like, remember Crown Royal, remember your relationship, remember everything you've put into it, remember the love that y'all share. And the angel was like, forget Crown Royal, move on, mess with Players Club, next dude. You know, it was beautiful. It was amazing. I don't know why the hell I went back to Crown Royal. Players Club was obviously the better, more put together, well-rounded option. I was drunk.